Hey, awesome friends. Welcome back to the channel. 3 words for you. 3? Yeah. Yeah, I can count. New waifu IEM. I guess technically IEM is 2 words. Some people say it as 3, but I mean, in ear, it's hyphenated. I would consider that 1 word, right? In ear monitors. IEM. Is that one? Is that 2 or 3 words? Let me know in the comments what you think. So quick disclaimer, this was sent out by Hi-Fi Choi, I believe that's how it's pronounced, which is a seller on AliExpress. So I'll go ahead and leave a link to their store in the description. Prices for this set, it's a little confusing because there's a lot of different retailers that have it available, but it seems like the average MSRP is around $79. Hi-Fi Choi at this time has it for $64, so a little bit cheaper. So this is an IM and they advertise it as a dual driver IM, which is kind of weird because the specifications call for a 10mm dynamic driver, which is, something I've heard, something I'm used to. And then there's another driver that they're referring to as a new vibration unit. And if you guys have any experience with the vibration unit, yeah, I bet you do. If you guys have tried a vibration unit, go ahead and comment down below and let me know how it was. So the unboxing for the Shadow Blade. Wait, did I even ever say the name of this? No, this is a CVJ Shadow Blade. Man, this channel's really gone downhill, hasn't it? So the unboxing is very fun. I really enjoy when, a product feels cohesive, well put together, like everything in the box belongs to that product, like it was made for it, not, just make an IM and then grab random parts off your shelves and throw them in there and then call it a product. So we have a theme here with this waifu. I don't know if she has a name. They are pretty much on a lot of stuff in here. But when you open it up, and I'll have footage up for you guys, you get this character card that has a stand. It's all shiny. Look at that. It's the same art. Like you have her on the case itself. You have her on a keychain. I mean, it is marketed as a gaming IM, so you got to appeal to those guys that, listen to gunshots and footsteps all day and never go outside. So you have 2 sets of silicone ear tips with small, medium, and large sizes, 3 pairs of tuning nozzles. So there's 2 already on the IMs, and then there's 2 extra pairs. We're going to go over the sound on the stock set that was on them. I actually don't really care for the sound on any of them, but we'll go over those. So my favorite part of this was actually this cable. The cable that came with this, if they sell it on its own, it's a great cable. So it's a cable that has a detachable microphone. It has a little boom mic that comes out of the side on the right side, which works pretty well. I think I have a clip of me testing it. Maybe I'll put it up. Not sure. Is the microphone test on the CVJ Shadow Blade. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. And then there's swappable terminations. It comes with 3.5 and USB-C. That's amazing. You can swap them out. I'm not sure if they sell other ones, but I mean, that's all you really need. 3.5 USB-C. You can plug it in to like a mobile device. It worked on my Steam Deck, on my phone, worked on my iPad, my Android tablet, and I have a lot of crap, huh? Or you can 3.5 into, your DAC or dongle, whatever, anything that has a headphone jack. It also comes with the splitter, so if you want to plug it into your PC and you don't have an external DAC, it has a microphone splitter thingy that, I don't know, I haven't seen one of those since like the 80s, and I wasn't even alive back then. And then also a USB-A adapter, so if you want to go USB-C to USB-A, there you go. And then, like I mentioned, the keychain, it costs them like 2 cents to make, which is really fun when they throw in these extra things. I like extra useless things. There is a hockey puck style metal case with the waifu on the case itself, and 3 extra pairs of tuning foams for the nozzles. So this thing is waifu'd out. You're completely set up. Outstanding unboxing experience, very fun, good versatile accessories. The inclusions are just really generous. You're all set here if you buy this IEM. All right, now let's go ahead and go over the sound, which is unfortunately the weak point of this IEM. I love everything about this IEM except for the sound. Overall, the sound is uneven. It just sounds like there's holes in some spots. Little wonky. Bass is overall front-ended, and by what I mean by that is that more emphasis on that mid bass, on that kick, the impact. Tactile, but then not much substance behind it. not much rumble. More focus is on the front. Some people are into that, you know, they like that front better. Then going into the mid-range, there's a little bit of a dip, and then there's some gain going into the upper mid-range. It just gives it a really weird wonky sound in the mid-range where it's kind of thinned out, but at the same time you have that extra mid-bass. A little disconnected, I guess is the best way to describe it, because it just feels like the mid-range doesn't belong on this bass. So vocals are, you know, just kind of veiled while still kind of separated at the same time. So it's like the bass is in front of the vocals and the mid-range, but usually when you get that veil, it just covers it. But on this set, it's more like the veil's a little bit forward, so it's like there's more space between the bass and the mid-range, but it's still, you know, covering it. And then going into the treble, lower treble is pretty boosted, makes it sound a little bit artificial, kind of forced. Gives it that metallic hue, that edginess, that intensity. So keeps some clarity there, but then it's just like can be a little bit fatiguing. Then going into the rest of the treble, it's a little up and down, kind of a roller coaster. You get your peaks and valleys, and that's, I think, what contributes more into that holy sound. So some stuff comes through like really crisp or a little bit too harsh, and then other stuff just kind of falls off. So you're getting half of the mix whenever you're listening to something that's using a lot of the treble. But overall, you know, details are pretty crisp. Still too much mid bass. Maybe I just don't like mid bass, but like I mentioned, it's a little wonky here. I prefer my tunings overall to be a lot smoother. I can understand when some people like something different than that, you know, they might consider that kind of boring, but this one's just like, I feel like even for those type, a little too much. And then if you go ahead and change the filters or change the tuning nozzles, one of them amplifies that like lower treble harshness a little bit more, and that upper mid-range kind of peakiness a little bit more. I didn't like that one. The third option kind of kills the upper mid-range. It just cuts it off but keeps that treble. I mean, I didn't like that one either, but I wouldn't use either one of those. But overall, my rec rating for the set is a 1, so a soft no. Accessories are really good on this set. I would recommend that you guys check out the Hi-Fi Choi Chop or just look into CVJ and see if they sell this cable on its own, because this cable is worth having, especially if you're a gamer. The cable's a little bit longer than the usual IEM cable, and then it's versatile with the swappable terminations, and then it has that mic. It's really good. It's awesome. But that's it, guys. Rec rating 1. Thank you for tuning in. Please consider liking and subscribing. I am Awesome Denny, and until next time, you stay awesome, friends.